YouTube, yo, YouTube. Yeah, I'm back, man. Look, don't rush. It's all good, but don't rush. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush. Like I said, we're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere to go. We're going somewhere, but you know what I'm saying? What keeps it interesting is the fact that you don't really know. You don't have to know. You don't have to really know where we're going all the time, man. You don't have to know everything. Just flow. Enjoy the ride, man. A short or long or even full life is really contingent upon how you live it. Don't rush. Because if you do, you'll end up sharing the same story with people who tried to warn you, the same consequence with people who tried to warn you about it. It's not worth it, man. Don't rush. Take it easy. Let it be light. A lot of people in debt right now. A lot of people in trouble right now. A lot of people stressed out, tired right now, man, in trouble because they wanted to rush. Don't rush life, man. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to catch on. And sometimes you could be a fast learner. Okay, well, hey, still. And that's why it's good to, you know what I'm saying, be a part of things. There's enough things, you know, see out in life, man, that can challenge you, man. You don't have to always be so advanced. It's not fun, man. That's why balance is important. At some point, man, it's like, dang, I don't even want this no more. Because what's the point of this, man? I've ascended beyond life. I've ascended life. You know what I'm saying? I'm so advanced. I don't need Earth anymore. I don't have any desires to be here. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst way to be. That's what I'm saying. That's when life becomes a long. That's when life becomes long. That's a long life, waiting to die. Just like a short life is being afraid to or trying to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't live. A full life is living a balanced life. I'm not so advanced or trying to be so advanced that you know what I'm saying? I no longer know how to relate to people around me. It's okay, man. So take it lightly. Don't rush because you'll definitely miss out. Don't miss it. Don't spend years later learning things you could have already, you know what I'm saying, caught on to. You could have already learned now. Don't put yourself in that kind of situation because you think, you know what I'm saying, there's somewhere you got to just hurry up and get to, man. If you don't slow down, you're going to crash. If you don't slow down, you're going to crash. Can I say it one more time? If you don't slow down, slow your behind down, you're going to crash. It's okay, my man, my sister. Sometimes sit back, man. Maybe eat you some popcorn, watch a movie sometimes, man. Don't take this thing too seriously, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of things to be aware of, a lot of things to know. Alertness is definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? Is you know what I'm saying? It saves. I was thinking about naming this video alertness or staying alert. What is alertness? Or you know what I'm saying? How do you know what proves that you pay attention? You can recognize patterns. What are patterns? Basically those hints, those things that help you to realize where a thing is going. It's a reoccurring thing. It's something you've seen before. You've seen enough times to know exactly where that's going to lead to, the outcome is going to lead to. It's a hint. Don't ignore the signs. So yeah, man, slow down. Trying to hurry up and get in a relationship, man, before you even, and you haven't even learned how to be your own friend. You haven't learned how to date yourself, baby. You got your own work to be doing, man. You want to be in a relationship because you're still looking for somebody to fill a void, man. Nah, that's slack, baby. We're not doing that. Trying to hurry up and get a car, trying to hurry up and get a house, trying to hurry, you know what I'm saying? All these things, that's a lot greater than where you already are. Take small steps, like I said, mentioned in the previous video, man. It's okay. Take it easy, baby. Like I said, don't try to know so much before you know what I'm saying? Don't rush knowledge. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush things that are not going anywhere. That's going to be there if it's really meant for you. Huh? I know it can be difficult, man. As simple as it is to relax. Because we've been so embedded with this theology, with these ideas and these concepts. With a notion of life that this thing is, you know what I'm saying, it's something spooky, something gloomy, something scary, man. And that's why we don't want to spend time in the dark, because we think, you know what I'm saying, what we've been taught about it. Blaming darkness for why you can't see, when you know what I'm saying, when you know, when you can be blind because of, you know what I'm saying, the power of light. What does darkness got to do with somebody being blind? When you can't see when it's too bright. They need each other. They work together. I wouldn't know of darkness if it weren't for light. I wouldn't know of darkness if it weren't for light. I wouldn't know of darkness if it weren't for light. Learn how to embrace both. Learn something from both. It's something in both. They work well together, man. Yeah, man. This is an interesting process it can become less interesting. You know what I'm saying? When you're always trying to ascend it so soon, transcend it. It's going to become boring if you don't slow down, man. You actually have the power. You really can slow time down. Life don't have to go as fast. A short life is not necessarily a fast life. It's you know what I'm saying? It's not living. Being afraid to live. You're not, you know what I'm saying, not really living. I ain't talking about, you got to be doing what everybody else doing. I'm just saying, taking it easy, allowing yourself, just simply allowing yourself to just enjoy things around you. And if it's something you have outgrown, then yeah, remove yourself from that and go where, but go where you can be challenged. And a lot of this, I'm saying, a lot of that fast stuff, man. Us rushing, a lot of times we rushing to try to achieve something, to get somewhere, because we actually in competition. That's the thing. It's so much competition out here, bruh. You know, no wonder you got so many. That's crime, man. How can I really care for you or try to help you? And I'm trying to compete with you. I'm putting effort. My job is to be better than you. Is to pass you, or to make sure you don't pass me. How am I gonna really help you like that, man? How can you really care about people you're trying to be better than? You in competition with. You trying to pass. So much so you go so far to kill them if that's what's necessary, bruh. Calm your ambitious behind down and allow yourself to learn from people. Allow yourself to learn from people who you want to think you better than. And in some ways, you may be more advanced, but then it's still, it could be in some ways they may be more advanced than you. So it's still something you can learn from the other, even if they can learn from you. That's why I don't always get so caught up into these levels, man. You may be at a more advanced, like I said, in a certain aspect and genre of life. Yeah, you're more advanced. I can probably learn, at least depending on what I'm trying to learn. I can learn, yeah, I can learn from people like you. But then in some ways, I may be more advanced. So who's really at a higher level? When you look at it that way, you don't always have to be the smartest. You shouldn't want to be. All these things you're trying to do to be the best, only to feel lonely, man. Just even assuming that, just believing that. It's all good, man. Take it easy. Don't be careless, man. But then don't be too careful. You feel me? And do you feel me? Do you feel me out here, bruh? That's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying? It's better to have fallen knowing you can get back up than to nearly stop carefully to avoid it. God, my goodness. Let me repeat that. It's better to have fallen knowing you can get back up than to nearly stop carefully to avoid it. Trying to be so doggone careful, you end up stopping. You don't go nowhere. Certain things you don't know to avoid because, you know what I'm saying? You're afraid to take that risk. See, fear, baby, is afraid to be afraid, not necessarily because you're afraid. Man, can I say that again? It's afraid to be, it's when you're afraid to be afraid. That's what fear is, baby. And sometimes, a lot of times, you find yourself realizing, I'm afraid to find out that there's really nothing to be afraid of in the first place. But yeah, man, take it easy and watch what happens.